Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins of interest. And today we're going to be taking a look at Metapets, right? So just ensure that you're subscribed to the channel if you want to stay informed about everything that is happening within Metapets, right? So we recently did a review of the static audit that came out of Metapets, right? It was a dismal failure. We had a lot of functions. For whatever reason why the CEO did not remove those functions, we do not know. I did that video. You can just check it out on the Metapets playlist, right? And or you can just search for Metapets static audit. You'll be able to find that out. And of course, they're not going to be giving us Skynet, right? So there's not going to be a score because obviously all those functions that they've got into their into the static audit that they picked up, that static audit picked up, right? They are going to get a very low score if they were to do Skynet. So the CEO, of course, he said that they're not going to be paying for Skynet because they don't have the money. It's about $10,000 because they need to do other things, but it's because they're going to get a low score if they do Skynet right now. Trust me, if Metapets they were confident of getting a high score, they were going to be paying for Skynet, right? Because that's what the CEO wants. He wants positive stuff to come out of the project, but paying for Skynet will be paying for negativity. Basically, they'll be flooding if they pay for Skynet because they'll get such a low score, right? So if we check here, in terms of the price point, we see on 90174, we see about 1% up. It's not really aligned with the rest of the market because you see the rest of the market, most of the cryptos have gone up significant amounts, right? Even if you had to look at the compatriots of Metapets, we are looking at coins such as Shibnobi, right? Zombie Inu, for example, right? So if we check a Zombie Inu up 13%, right? Kishu Inu up 3%, right? We do see here these other cryptos, Shibnobi up 8%, right? So definitely we do see that Metapets is not aligned with the market, right, in terms of the price movement. And if we check here, the market sentiment is bad. We see 76% voting bad, right? This is just a telltale sign to show you that investors are not happy, because I've seen other projects where they are still yet to deliver, just like Metapets. They've been launched around the same time as Metapets, but guess what? Their investors are voting upwards of 95% good, right? Why? Because they have confidence in the project. The project communicates everything that they are doing, and you can see the team people that are being hired. You can see that the developers are producing, right? But in terms of Metapets, there is absolutely nothing. So one thing that I wanted you to get your opinion on is the website, right? What do you think about the website, right? Because I do see some of the comments that come in. A lot of people are upset, like, why are you speaking bad about Metapets? I'm not speaking bad about Metapets. These are the facts. The Metapets does not have a website, and it's one of the projects with the most investors. They've never been airdrops on Metapets. So when you go onto their BSC scan, right, you're actually seeing actual investors who have put money into these projects, and these are millions and millions of dollars that have come in. 108,000 in terms of investors that have invested into this project, right? So definitely it's really worrying when you don't see a website. And this, we were hoping that by last week Friday we'd have a website already, but the CEO came out last AMA saying the website will only be coming end of February, and even hinted, right? He even hinted to say maybe it's not going to even happen at the end of February. Maybe it's going to happen somewhere in March, because they started talking about this whole thing of staking, right? Very weird. Like, just bring out a website with a roadmap where we can see how things are going, what we can expect, right? Definitely, I'm telling you guys, the people behind this project, they are incompetent. I'm just letting you know. We have got, you see here, I just don't talk about Metapets. On this channel, I talk about lots of projects, right? The good, the bad, the ugly. Metapets is one of the ugly, bad and ugly, right? But of course, for if you're already invested into Metapets, you see that the current value of your coins have gone down. It has gone down for relatively the whole market in crypto, but for Metapets, the situation is a little bit worse. Is there any hope? Well, the hope that is there for Metapets really has to do with the website. Really, at this stage is the website, because the static audit already, they're not paying for Skynet, so there's no score. For most people, some investors, they want to see a score on static. They're going to wonder, why is there no score on static? They don't even know that the team needs to pay for Skynet, but this team doesn't want to pay for Skynet because they know that, let me just go there so that we can see it together. They don't want to pay for Skynet because they know that once they pay for Skynet, they are going to get a score, and that score is not going to be good, right? So we go Metapets, right? We see they are ranked 1,538. That's their ranking, right? It will improve obviously if they pay for Skynet, but just look at this. You see, so they need to pay for Skynet to get a score, but they don't want to pay for it, right? Because once you pay for Skynet, all these things are going to be checked and you're going to be given a score based on all these things. And because of those functions, those amount of the humongous functions that the owner has, there's huge security risk in terms of Metapets contract, right? They are going to get a very low score, so they don't want to pay for Skynet, right? So in terms of the website, tomorrow the AMA is coming out from the CEO. We wonder what he's going to say this time in terms of the website, right? You just see the level of arrogance. These guys who just call themselves CEO just because you opened up a project and people are putting your money in, right? This thing is amazing, right? It's amazing because you see, all he talks about is funding these days. People are funding, but to be honest, he is funding by not delivering. He's funding his own projects by not delivering, right? And it seems like he depends a lot on other people. He doesn't take control of things. Everything is in the control of the team. If the developers are taking way long to develop, you should fire them and get new ones. Get people who can develop, right? Because do you think he's going to be able to deliver a pet in the metaverse? I don't think so. So the only hope, if you're invested right now, is the website when it comes out, right? Maybe in the coming days, in the coming days, months, whatever, they're going to be sorting out the multi-sig and get a better score on static. And then finally, they'll do the Skynet because they know they'll get a decent score. Those two things hopefully can help this coin to trend, and it will be an opportunity to exit this project, right? Because there are plenty of other metaverse projects. I'm going to focus more on metaverse on this channel. I'm going to create a playlist of metaverse projects that I'm going to review that have been delivering, right? And that we can see they are going to deliver, not like Metapets, right? So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.